Cinderella chaotic retelling. Cinderella, mom dead, dad dead, allegedly of natural causes. We don't know, she could have did something, don't know. But anyway, Cinderella orphan, but she has a stepmother, evil sister Gisela, evil stepsister Anastasia. Movie begins. Cinderella singing, birds singing. Ah, okay. Mice want breakfast. Mice go downstairs to get breakfast. Who do they see? They see Lucifer, their arch nemesis, drinking his milk. So then they're like, okay, I ain't about to fight Lucifer. You see Lucifer? I ain't about to fight Lucifer. So they said, okay, whoever has the last tail, aka whoever pulls the last straw, has to go face Lucifer. Okay? Poor little Gus had his tail. So he had to go and face Lucifer. The little mice said, hey bro, it was nice knowing you. Have a nice life on the other side. And Gus is like, so he goes out. He sees Lucifer. Lucifer ain't playing no games. Boom, he owned Gus. Little mice said, hey, you ain't about to come for our friend. They start jumping Lucifer. And Lucifer starts winning. They see Bruno. They say, hey, Bruno, he trying to jump us. Bruno said, okay, bet. And he gets involved, scares Lucifer away. Back to Snow White. Back to Cinderella. My bad. Back to Cinderella. And these three women right here keep ringing that bell. They keep ringing that bell. And Cinderella's like, I'm coming. As she's making her tea and biscuits. And she's like, here's your tea and biscuits. Here's your tea and biscuits. Here's your tea and biscuits. And then these two people right here, Miss Evil Stepmother and Miss Lucifer, are just looking at us through the camera like evil people. Okay, I don't know if I trust these people. I don't know if you should trust these people, but that's your decision. Moving on. Now, Gisela, she's singing Sweet Nightingale. Homie ain't got no pipes, okay? So it's just terrible. Why Anastasia's over here trying to be on the flute. She can't play a flute. So then we have Cinderella scrubbing and dub-dubbing the floor. And she's go sing Sweet Nightingale with bubbles everywhere. It's really pretty scene. And so she has pipes. They do not. Okay, and then the king goes, hey everybody, I'm having a ball. Please come. And the little man comes and tells these three women, hey, the king's having a ball. You in? They said, heck yeah, we're in, because they want the bag. They want to marry this prince because they have dreams to buy expensive things. Okay, they said this man right here is our golden ticket, so we're getting it. So, Cinderella's like, hey, can I go? They're like, Because Cinderella's like, hey. They said, all eligible maidens. Last time I checked, I was an eligible maiden. They said, now technically, you do have a point. However, have you, Miss Ma'am, done your chores? She's like, you got me on that. So she goes does her chores, okay? Because they said you got to do X, Y, and Z, starting with A, B, C, and D. She's like, ay. And they're like, hey, girl, you doing all these chores. What about a dress? So then they start sewing a dress together. They start stitching and weaving. However, they did not tell Cinderella that the beads on her neck was Gisela's and the scarf around her body was Anastasia's. So here comes Cinderella looking all nice, cute in them beads. And Miss Stepmother's like, Miss Messy Stepmother said, Griselda, don't those beads look familiar? Anastasia, doesn't that scarf look familiar? And then looking at Cinderella, and they said, she stole our stuff. And she starts snatching them beads off her neck, snatching her clothes off her body. If it was me, we would have started fighting. Because who do you think you are to take my clothes off my body? You said you didn't want it. You put it in the lost and found. Found as in me, okay? So now Cinderella going outside crying because her clothes are torn to shreds. So she's just in the garden crying in the dark by a tree. And here comes Miss Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, Miss Fairy Godmother. And she's like, hey girl, I got you, okay? Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. And here comes Cinderella looking good, looking like a princess. dress, okay? She's like, baby, 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 I'm going to the ball. And fairy godmother's like, hey now, this is what dreams are made for. Okay. But she said, hey, you gotta get home before 12. She's like, okay, I got you. I'll be home before 12. So she goes off her little pumpkins. These little people come horses, and they ride off into the ball. Okay? Now, Pretty Prince is looking like, ugh, all these women want me. Like, oh my God. Like, ugh, there's just so many options, and like, they're not even look appealing. Like, oh my God. And somebody's come, no, Snow White. Why do I keep calling this girl Snow White? Anyway, Cinderella, she comes, she's like, look at me. And he's like, oh my God, I'm in love. So then they go off, start dancing, and then stepmother's like, she looks awfully familiar. This looks a little suspicious, so she starts to do her little investigation. Curtains closed on her, can't investigate no more, so they go outside. They start having a little, so this is love, okay? But then, the clock starts 12. I don't need stars. The clock strikes 12. There we go. So now she's a running. He's a running after her. But she's a track star, so he can't catch her. Boom, she done left her shoe. Pretty Prince like, oh my God, a shoe. So she gets home devastated. She's like, oh, I had the most wonderful time, yada, yada, yada. And then he's like, okay, all I got is a shoe. I bet, okay, whoever can fit this slipper will be my wife. Now, I don't know, like, I'm not that smart because, you know, you tell me Cinderella is the only one that had that size slipper? Like, sir, you don't remember her hair color? You don't remember her eye color? You don't remember her skin color? All you can go off of was a shoe. And while I'm on that, Snow White, why do I keep calling this girl Snow White? Cinderella's dress is white. Why are they marketing this girl like she had on a blue dress? But you know, I digress. Moving on to other things. Mr. Man comes to their house, and they're like, yes, I was the girl wearing that slipper. So she tries it on, ain't it? She tries it on, ain't it? Cinderella up in the attic, and they're like, yo, we gotta go break our friend out. So they go Mission Impossible, trying to break out Cinderella, okay? Cinderella's out. She tries on the slipper, boom. She's the princess. She's the love of his life. They get married right off into the sunset in a carriage. Cinderella, you're welcome.